Hey, all right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
and the bonus of the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and citations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash in truth and in sincerity, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash Barakatham to you all. Okay, so in this lesson, what we want to go into, man, is pretty much, man, how the word has been preached. Okay, the word has been pushed all over the globe. Everybody's heard it. Okay, and that we're in the last days, and that's proof of it. Okay, all right. Everybody's done heard about the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody done heard about the truth. Okay, everybody done heard about the gospel, man. Okay,
Right.
and that's according to the scriptures, man. And you know that's the sign that one of the major signs that we're at the end. Okay, and that the Lord is about to come back. Okay, and save us. Okay, so to begin, I'd like to start here at Matthew 24 and 14, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. Okay, it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." Okay, so it says in the book of Matthew 24 and 14 that the gospel of the kingdom would have to be preached, okay, to all the world before the end came, man. All right, that false gospel of Christianity and all these other religions have already been pushed, okay, and they've been pushed for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, man, and the end never came. Okay, it's this truth, this gospel that's been being preached. Okay, beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and so you got certain other camps that push, parts of the truth. Okay, that's been pushed. Okay, and now you clearly see that the signs of the end are happening, man.
Right.
Okay, that this place is done, man. We're at the end. Yahweh Shai is about to come back and establish His kingdom upon the earth, man, and deliver His elect. Okay, and reign. Okay, all right. So yeah, I just wanted to start off with that, man. Okay, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
That's right. And we here. We are here. And that goes to show that the pushing of this word, this true word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, it has been pushed and it has been effective. The elect have been being built up. And it's time for those who didn't listen, man. It's time for those they gonna regret not listening, because there's a too late with the Heavenly Father. This is Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. "And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree." And why is they holding back those 4 winds? Because those 4 winds is really the destruction. Scriptures go into how winds, you got destroying winds. And those 4 winds, the reason why those angels are holding them back, because it's destruction. Something has to happen first before the destruction happens.
That's right.
Verse 2, "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God.
That's right.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea." See, those 4 angels, it was given for them to hurt the earth and the sea. And that's those 4 winds that they're holding back, though. Verse 3, "Saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads." So the troubles in the end of the world can't happen unless those servants are sealed. And where are we now? Esau's about to roll on our people. He's starting to demonize the Israelites, those who bringing out this word. World War III is about to pop off. The word has been preached, man, and now we're going to see the trouble and the hurt come to the earth. If you ain't listened to this truth all of this time, you should have. This is a short time before real soon that famine of the word is going to come. And Esau is going to roll. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." See, the enemy is going to come in like a flood. But that can't happen unless the word has been preached. The Lord told the 4 angels to hold back those winds. So by Esau starting to demonize the Israelites, you got brothers on Fox News and stuff. That goes to show that, man, this word has been pushed. And it's time for Esau is going to demonize it because he's hurt.
Yeah, it's at the end. Okay,
That's
he know he got but a short time.
That's
Okay,
right.
so he gonna demonize the truth. Okay, to try to justify getting carnal. Okay, and rolling on us. All right, but really, you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, man. Okay, Esau, we've been telling you what you're gonna do, and you're actually doing it. Okay, you're doing it move by move. Okay, all right. So we already know according to the scriptures that that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna demonize us. You're gonna persecute us. Okay, and you're actually doing it. Okay, but the scriptures say, like I just quoted, that you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Right. All right, so really that's only gonna help push the word even further. Okay, get the truth even more attention, man. People gonna start looking up the Hebrew Israelites, man. Okay, you're gonna get more scoffers. You're gonna get more gainsayers. But of course, you also gonna get those that's gonna hear and receive the word and be sealed, man. Okay, and the truth is gonna keep spreading and spreading, and you're gonna have to, come down with that great wrath, and guess what? The Lord's going to lift up a standard.
That's right.
Okay, and He's going to deliver us.
That's right.
That was a beautiful point you brought out in for Revelation 7 and Isaiah 59. I got something here in Luke chapter 21 to help back up that point. Okay, it says in Luke chapter 21 and 9, it says, "And when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." So Yahushua is prophesying to his disciples about the end, the things that would take place before the end come. Okay. Verse 10, it says, "Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven." Okay, and that's happening. Okay, you got wars and rumors of wars. You got commotions. Okay, uprising of the people. Okay, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. All right, sanctions, trade wars, all those things. Okay, earthquakes in diverse places, famines. All right, pestilences, fearful sights, great signs shall there be from heaven. Blood moons, solar eclipses, and so on and so forth. Right, but it says in verse 12, it says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into the prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And they shall turn to you for testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." Okay, so it says that before all these things happen, okay, that they're going to persecute you. Okay, now we know that these things have been happening on a certain level. Okay, now, okay, on a level that's unprecedented. The world has never seen a turmoil like this ever in its history. Okay, and the fact that you have the media also pushes out that vibration, man. Okay, because it's all over the news. Everybody's hearing about it. Okay, you got the internet and so on and so forth. But it says that before these things come to pass, all right, they're going to persecute you. They're going to hate you. Okay, they're going to try to deliver you up to the kings and to prisons and so on and so forth. So when Esau rose against us, okay, rose against the prophets, all right, it's a wrap for you. Now things are going to get really bad. Okay?
That's right.
Things are going to get horrible. You thought it was bad before. You thought it was strange and calamitous before. You come against the prophets, the true prophets, okay, the remnant of the Lord's people, it's over for you.
That's right.
Okay? So keep doing what you're doing, Esau. You're doing a great job.
Yep.
You're doing an excellent job, Esau. I had a precept in Acts. I wanted to also bring out Acts chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "When they shall Salakia." It says, Acts chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "When they therefore were come together, they asked him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore the kingdom to Israel?" Okay, so these are the 12 apostles. Okay, asking the Lord, okay, is this the time? Because the Lord had just rose from the dead. He had sat with them, he broke bread with them. He explained certain things to them, okay, and right before he left, okay, they asked him, is this the time that you're going to restore the kingdom to Israel? Okay, and this is what he said to them. He said unto them, "It is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you. And ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in Judea and in Samaria and into the uttermost part of the earth." Okay. All right. So the Lord told his apostles that and his disciples that they were going to be witnesses unto him. All right. Not just in the eastern hemisphere, but also to the uttermost parts of the earth, which is here in the west. Okay. So the apostles and the disciples and the prophets of the ancient times are back. Okay. Through something known as reincarnation, which a lot of people don't understand. Okay. And the Lord has set us up here. Okay, to prophesy, to witness of the Lord, man. Okay, to teach the gospel. Okay, breaking down the scriptures, rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right. And that's been going on. Apostle Tahar, over 3 decades, the apostles decades upon decades of pushing the work. The brother's been out there on the streets, and now to the point where Esau, he got to make a move, because he's hurt because the truth has been pushed. The truth is all over YouTube, and now these people gonna perish because a lot of these people, they didn't hear the truth, or they was playing around, and now Fox is gonna chop up videos, and a lot of people, they're gonna get got.
Yep.
They're gonna get got with Esau's, with his devices, with his propaganda. But you should have been paying attention to the word. You should never walk past the camps. You should have listened to your little cousin, to your little brother, to your ex. You should have listened. This is St. John chapter 15, verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin. And this is Yahushua speaking when he was on the scene. And Yahushua, he preached the word again now through his servants, the prophets. And now there's no cloak for their sin, because the Lord sent the prophets out there. The prophets on the streets, New York, Miami, San Francisco, to Holland, to London, to Jamaica,
to Australia,
to Alaska.
Yeah.
To
Costa Rica.
That's four corners of the earth. Hawaii.
Peru.
That's four corners. That's Europe, Asia, the Isles.
Yeah, you got brothers in Africa.
So soon, it's time for the famine of the word to come.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, brothers preparing to go out and push this word. Stand boldly in front of those who have afflicted us. But we know how the story go. It's but a short time. This Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh our power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And that's coming. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Yeah, that's right, man. These people, they're going to seek the word. Man, you look at brothers' pages, man, hundreds of videos. Hundreds. Thousands. Right. Thousands of videos. And they ain't even just talking about the apostles and elders. They're talking about brothers. Just brothers in the camps.
Tens of thousands of videos. All over.
So, the word has been pushed. And that's why the demonization is happening. Because Esau about to come in as a flood. Esau got to make his move. Mm-hmm. So, do it. And that's going to be to your own downfall, Esau. Heathens.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Okay, so that's the burden of Babylon, man. All right, that the Lord was going to have his men lift up the banner, which is the word, upon this high mountain, man. Okay, this is the high mountain above all the earth, man. The top nation, okay? All right, the capital of Edom, okay, which is the nation that will be ruling in the latter days, okay? It says, exalt the voice unto them. So we raise our voice as a trumpet.
That's right.
All right. We shake the hand. All right. Which is a commanding gesture, telling them off. This is your track record. Mm-hmm. This is your wickedness. You see, brothers,
yeah,
brothers do this a lot.
That's a spirit.
That's a spirit, man. It's in the word, man. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. That they may go into the gates of the nobles, that's exactly what's happening, man. Okay. On Fox News, on CNN. All right. The word being pushed on the average, everyday media outlets, okay? And like the Lord said in Matthews, all right, that she shall be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, okay? So it's happening, man. We're in those times. It's happening, man. The word is being pushed. The word has been pushed. It's going to be pushed, man, okay? Yeah, man, this is beautiful, man. This is amazing, all right? I got another precept. I want to bring out Isaiah 34, and And 1, it says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. Okay? So the Lord is commanding all the nations to come and hear his judgment, man.
That's right.
Okay? For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury is upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Okay? So the message that we preach, okay, as far as salvation goes, all right, it's to the nation of Israel, because the Lord is going to redeem a remnant of them, okay? But as far as the judgment that the Lord's bringing, okay, when he returns, all right, that's for all the nations to hear, okay? All right, that includes Israel and Edom and Moab, okay, the Chinese, okay, the Ammonites, which are the Japanese, okay, the Hamites, the Ishmaelites, and so on and so forth, man. Because the Lord is coming back to judge all you nations, man, and totally destroy your armies, your governments, your militaries, and remove you from power, okay, and subdue you, all right, as it is written in the holy prophets, okay, as it is written in 1 Corinthians 15. He's going to put down all power and authority and rule, okay?
That's right. I got like 2 more.
Yeah, I got like 1 more. And
Okay.
that'll be it.
I got Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. And you look at the videos from Akim, who've been pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Brothers have been doing just that out on the streets, dealing with people coming up, scoffers, even dealing with some scoffers coming up, defending this word.
Bringing it out.
And posting it up on YouTube. It even reached to Instagram and Facebook and social media. The word has been pushed. This Israelite truth. In verse 11, for with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
That's right.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And the Lord did that. You look up stammering, mocking.
Mm-hmm. To deride barbarous speech.
Yeah, barbarous speech.
Okay, and for the most part, a lot of brothers come off rough.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna hear some rude speech.
Yep.
Okay, some vulgar language. You're gonna hear mockery. Okay, because the Lord is rough. The Lord is an austere man. Okay, the Lord said, "I will laugh at your calamity." All right, so that's been fulfilled.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right. Verse 12, to whom he said, "This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing. Yet they will not hear." See, they won't hear us, but the elect don't hear it. The sheep hear his voice. We heard that mocking barbarous tongue, and that checked us, man. And that we heard the voice of Yahushua, and that brought us to this truth and closer to the kingdom. But to the rest of them, they were not here. They were like, why is he preaching like that? Why is he talking like that? But they wasn't hearing the word. They didn't want to hear the word because that's people not interested in hearing the word in America or around the world, really. Verse 13, but the word of the Lord was unto them, precept upon precept, precept upon precept.
That's exactly what happens, man. When we do the videos, when we out there on the highways and byways, brothers bringing out precepts, precept upon precept, everything. Nothing but precepts, man. Okay, so that's been fulfilled.
Right. Line upon line, line upon line. Mm-hmm. Brothers bringing it out. I got one. Mm-hmm.
I got more on that.
Yeah.
you got some more on that?
Got to bring all that out.
Yeah, got to get all the meat off the bone. Break it down, brother.
Here a little and there a little. Yeah. Old Testament, New Testament, bringing it out. Oh, you say you only believe in the New Testament? Well, we're going to prove that wrong by reading your Old Testament that you feel like you only believe in that. Oh, you don't believe in the Old Testament? Let's go to the New Testament and bring out how it's all together. Mm-hmm. We did that. Here a little and there a little. So why? That they might go and fall backward and be broken, ensnared, and taken. And that's what's happening to you people. It's starting to happen with the demonization of the true men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yeah, I mean, this word was preached, and it was for y'all to be snared up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's talking to those who are against Yahushai, who are against us getting our kingdom and are for Esau. Because if you're against Yahushai, you are for Esau. You're gonna subscribe, and you're gonna they're gonna subscribe to Esau. They're gonna sympathize with Esau, and brothers be demonized. Mm-hmm. This word was for you to fall backwards, but it has been preached though.
Yeah, it has been preached. It's been diligently established. The doctrine, okay, the doctrine, the breakdowns have been broken down. Okay, brothers went precept upon precept, proven every point. All right, going into history, going into current events, going into language. Okay, going into all these things. So it's already been proved. Okay, but you decided to turn your ears from wisdom, and so now, okay, the Lord's gonna laugh at your calamity when your fear cometh as desolation. Y'all snared up now.
Yep.
Okay, for not giving heed to knowledge, man. Okay, for not choosing the fear of the Lord. That's your power, man. That's the righteous judgment of the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is Tobit chapter 13, verse 1. It says, Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, Blessed be God that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he doeth scourge and hath mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. Okay? So that's what it is, man. We confessing the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who is our Heavenly Father, okay, the God of our fathers, okay, before the Gentiles, okay, because he scattered us among all of them. Okay, we're letting them know, okay, yeah, we're the Lord's people. He scattered us, he's scourging us because of our iniquities, man. Mm-hmm. And he's gonna raise us up from the place where he scattered us amongst them. We're gonna rule over you heathens. Okay? Verse 4 says, Dare declare his greatness and extol him before all the living, for he is our Lord, and he is the God our Father forever. And he will scourge us for our iniquities, and he will have mercy again. He will gather us out of all nations among whom he has scattered us. Okay, so that's what it is.
That's right.
Okay, exalt him before all the living, man. Okay, which means what? The word has been preached, man.
That's
okay?
right.
Everybody's heard it. Okay,
that's right. Ain't nobody got no excuse.
No excuse.
If the Lord drop the money right now, you ain't got no excuse. Mm-hmm. This word, he dropped the money. He shut down the internet right now. The second, ain't no excuse for nobody. There's truth in out there. This is the book of St. John, chapter 3, verse 19, and this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. And light came into the world. When Yahushua came into the world, he did miracles and healed the people and preached the word, preached the gospel, and they still refused him, and they put him on the cross. But he rose, and by that he inherited the kingdom. And again, they denied the light. They refused the light when the Lord put the Spirit on his prophets. While we in Babylon to preach freedom for our people, and salvation for our people, they refused it, and that's their condemnation. So when these people start getting these plagues and stuff, hey, should have listened. It's been pushed. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all. God.
That's it, man.
Hey. So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
And double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Brakatams to you all. And with that, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.